Okay,
Sounds good.
so a woman has revealed her boyfriend of 7 months doesn't want to introduce her to his friends because they are unlikely to approve of their relationship
Oh, I like this.
due to her weight.
I'm waiting.
The woman is 6'3", 6'3" tall, and weighs 15 stone.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so she's explained that the sadness she's experienced from seeing her boyfriend uncomfortable about introducing her to his friends.
Hmm.
She said they have a great relationship, but her 21-year-old boyfriend is worried that his judgmental friends will make her choose between them and her. The 22-year-old woman said her boyfriend knew how she looked before they met because she had full-length photos on her Tinder profile when they met 7 months ago.
Okay.
My boyfriend doesn't want to introduce me to his friends because they hate, and he, as she calls it, fat people.
Hmm.
Explain the situation. She said that she suffered with an eating disorder since the age of 15, but had help from doctors. Years of bringing starving and throwing, sorry, years of binging, starving and throwing up has really messed up her system, and she started to gain a lot of weight. She has never had an issue with her weight. She's, and she's about the same weight when they met.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't always. He says he does not care about it and calls me beautiful every day.
Hmm.
Says the relationship is great, but he's scared what his friends might think of him and her when they
Hmm.
see her. When they
Yeah.
see her, so he doesn't want to wait for this bit. He doesn't want to choose between his friends and me.
Hmm.
What's your
Well,
thoughts on
in
that?
reality, he shouldn't have to, should he?
She should cut his brother loose.
Um.
You don't go
Um.
to girl. You don't go to girl. And have your mates. You know,
Yeah, I
give you
agree.
their
I don't
view.
know. I don't know.
Their view doesn't even come into it.
I don't know.
You
I'm not sure she
mean
should cut him loose. I think she just needs to give him the courage to tell his mates. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if especially if she likes him, and especially if he makes her happy. I mean, I wouldn't be too keen to cut him loose. Everyone's so keen to dash people up at the first instance. If he's treating her good, and the only problem is at the moment he's scared to tell his mates. Maybe it's more of a
till his
case.
missus? Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It's more of a case that she needs to instill a little courage in him, and I mean, just remind him what's important to him. I'm assuming at some stage he will tell him.
Yeah, but 7 months. They've been
All
seeing each
right,
other
yeah,
seven
well, that's
months,
a
and
good
he
point.
yeah, and he still can't.
Well, again, yeah, no, that's a good point, bro. That's a good point. 7 months is quite some time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
7 months, and he's still shielding her. Lockdown's finished,
Okay, valid point. 7 months, but
but don't cut him loose.
I still,
Just show him the error of his
if she
ways.
feels for him, if she has love for him, then, and apart from that, he's a good partner. Then
Yeah, but does he feel for her though?
well, that's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
If he's
You
treating her
know,
right, and she feels like he loves her and stuff like that, maybe it is. I mean, I guess for him that is a big step. If he's genuinely worried that his friends will want to cut him loose, and they're his friends, obviously it means that his friends are no good. But nevertheless,
there
they're the
you go.
friends.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Shallow.
nevertheless, they're the friends that he has. I mean, it's like family. You know that sometimes you got family who, for whatever reason, might not like your partner, and what I mean, if you and want to give you that ultimatum, I'm sure there's many families that have done that, giving you the ultimatum. It's them or your partner. Now, even if
Like you
you
get
know
every,
they're
like you
wrong,
get.
that's still a hard move.
You can't get rid of your family if you tried. You could. I don't care how hard you try. You couldn't get rid. Listen. Guarantee you, right? Here's a scenario. Quick scenario. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either the girl you're with or it's the family. Then you go with the girl now. Watch when they find out you won the lottery.
Of course, of course.
You watch when they find out you won the lottery. Watch how
Yeah.
they start speaking to you. They all know your number again. And
Yeah,
they
not
all
only
know where
that,
you
not
live.
only that, they're gonna be demanding because their biggest concern now will be that the very girl that they don't like is gonna get their money,
Yeah,
because that's what it'll
I
be.
would listen. I would make her the executor of that lottery winners right
Oh,
right there.
that just means loads of court cases and stuff like that. You know how it is when it comes to money, man. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my first one. Go on.
All right. Okay. Mine's it's also about relationships actually, and it says here families can be complicated, especially when couples separate or there has been infidelity somewhere along the line. But there are few situations quite as complicated as this man's family tree after he discovered his son is actually his uncle.
God.
He made the devastating realization after discovering his girlfriend, the mother of his child, had been having an affair with his very own grandfather while they were living with him. Found out my son was really my uncle, he said in a clip shared to TikTok. Them guys are good, man. You find out that and you spread that for the world to know. My granddad was, I'll just say, messing with my girl the whole time we were staying with him. The man shared the clip alongside the caption, "Can't believe I expected more from a man that had a whole other family around the corner from my granny's house." So obviously this granddad's a bad boy. He had another family around the corner from his wife's.
He ain't a bad boy. He's a bad dad.
Yeah. Baghdad. It doesn't say where he came from.
I said bad dad, not Baghdad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Can't believe I expected more from a man that had a whole family around the corner from my granny's house. Suggesting the granddad has a long history of infidelity in the family. The man went on to explain that he picked up his girlfriend's phone while she went to the shower and discovered years worth of messages and pictures and explicit stuff. One TikTok follower commented, "Don't stop loving that young man. It's your time to stand tall in all of this. Break the cycle and love that boy regardless of what title he has." Another commented, "Dysfunctional. Shouldn't be allowed to breed." So one was quite soft and emotional, and the other one straight to the point. Dysfunctional, shouldn't be allowed to breed. But yeah, seeing as this is questions, easy. How would you deal with a scenario like that?
If my
If my, say it.
I am.
Say it.
I am buffering. If I found out
Yep.
do you know what? I'll be in the front page of some newspaper in handcuffs. It would be. It would
That's
be.
what I think.
I'll be addressing your honor. I can't even call it a crime of passion. 'Cause I wasn't involved in that kind of when it came to that part of the passion.
Please.
You know, I can't. But the grandfather,
Yeah, I know.
the man's grandfather, and hold a second. Okay, look, it takes two hands to clap. So she's not. You know what I mean?
No. Oh yeah. No. In this scenario, yeah, she's just as bad. Just
Exactly.
as bad.
You know what I mean?
Just as bad. Yeah. Amazing what some
What
people will do though.
What happened to Tiddlywinks?
Yeah, well, call it what you will, mate.
Your uncle is in a manger. Is in the cot.
Yeah.
You're feeding your uncle.
Yep.
He's not disabled. He's
Yeah,
well, I like he is.
Yeah, your missus is breastfeeding. Your missus is breastfeeding your uncle.
Yeah, breastfeeding. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shouldn't be allowed.
When you
And you're right there.
you're in it. You're gonna teach your uncle to ride a bike. You're gonna teach your uncle about the birds and the bees.
Oh, if he's anything like his granddad, mate, you'll have no trouble riding that bike. Please.
What madness?
Yeah, that is out of madness,
madness.
isn't it?
That is
madness.
oh you know what? You know if I knew someone like that and someone said to me, easy, I need to talk to you about something. Can we talk? They ring you know this. You know when people ring up all hours of the night?
Yeah,
they've got
yeah,
something they
yeah,
want to talk
yeah.
about. That's on their mind, and they drop that because you're dosing. You're yeah. What's up, Keys? What's up, Keys? I just found out.
Is it?
Trust me, you're sitting bolt upright.
Of course.
You're sitting bolt upright. You the rest of that night's sleep is gone. Because you don't want to know, but you want to know every single aspect of what went down.
You would want to know, man.
You would. And they'd be like, how could he? So what else did he do? How did you find out?
You're
so what
right.
did he sound
Exactly.
next?
There's so many questions. How long has it been going on for?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Scroll back on the phone. Tell me, how long did it go on for? Did you screenshot it?
Is it? What did your baby mum say? Well, what did your granddad's baby mum say?
Yeah.
Oh, what did your uncle's mother say, man?
Yeah. Who chose the name for the boy?
Is it?
You know, all that rubbish. Oh man, I'll tell you that one would keep me awake for days.
Of course it would, mate. So imagine him. He probably hasn't slept in weeks, and if it keep you awake for days, imagine imagine you find it out.
Do you know what I mean? Easy, can I come over? Why? I need to talk to you about something. Yeah, of course you can. He may never leave. He may never leave. Seriously, some people commit suicide over that rubbish.
Of course, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. Of course, some people would.
Some people commit suicide.
I mean, this guy obviously he doesn't seem to have much of the shame factor. He's put it on TikTok. Some people, the very thought that other people are going to know that. Yeah. Some people would, man.
You know, he goes to kindergarten. I'm meant to pick up my uncle. How does that work?
Yeah. Some people, he says, some people will commit suicides. Some people will commit murder.
You know.
Yeah, some people would have to go to prison for that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, oh my gosh. Fancy his uncle telling the pipe down. Grown folks talking.
Oh, yeah, man.
Anyway, I got this one here quickly.
Okay.
A pensioner burned down his £550,000 cottage with a blowtorch 3 days before it was due to be sold in a bid to stop his estranged wife from getting her share, a court heard.
Okay, well, he managed that, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He torched the place for real. So John McCorry was unhappy about the upcoming sale of his cottage in Kenford near Exeter, where he and his wife had lived happily for 20 years. He had been drinking when he set the workshop of his house near a supply of propane gas canisters ablaze with a blowtorch. McCorry then sat in the chair and drank whiskey as the flames took hold.
Hey, you better be careful because whiskey's quite flammable, babe.
Before telling the neighbour, I'm watching it burn.
Hey.
That's definitely if I can't have it, you can't have it.
Yeah. And again, that sort of stuff isn't probably as far fetched as you would think. You know, I know there's some people definitely in those sort of scenarios who would prefer to just burn it down and maybe even do a little time in prison if they have to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the house was due to be sold for $550 3 days after the blaze. But it was so badly damaged it only went for $320.
Okay. Ooh.
The court heard McCorry, a retired carpenter, had stopped his wife from removing her belongings from the house earlier in the day and had given her his dogs for safekeeping.
Oh, premeditated.
Exactly. My man had his plan.
Yeah.
Firefighters managed to prevent the nearby gas canisters from exploding, which could have destroyed an entire building.
Oh.
Regardless, the fire caused substantial damage to the roof and mezzanine floor. The loss was not insured because McCorry had stopped paying the premiums without telling his wife, who was living elsewhere. McCorry admitted arson and being reckless as to whether life was endangered. However, he claimed he started the blaze by accident while smoking or while using a blowtorch to clean brass door handles in his workshop.
Which one? Smoking
blamed-
or cleaning the brass handles.
Exactly. Yeah, my man had options.
Yeah. Whichever one you believe most, Your Honour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His account was dismissed by the judge after a fact-finding hearing at Exeter Crown
He
Court.
got bird, didn't he?
He said this was a very sad case. It may be that the drink he had taken brought on a maudlin and depressed mood, and he was thinking about leaving the house he had known and loved. He felt resentment about it. There was a fire started deliberately out of animosity towards his ex-wife with the intention of burning the property down. It may have been inspired by him being depressed, but that is what he did, and that is why he was in the garden watching the house burn down. Lee Brembridge said McCrory's wife moved out about 2 years before the fire after ending the 30-year-old marriage. He remained in the listed building, but
listed.
But Hillary went to court to force a sale. So the wife went to court to force a sale.
Yeah, but listed buildings, normally you can't even change your window without
Exactly.
And he
You can't even take the toilet. And he burnt the place to the ground. The new owners were due to move in.
Oh, they sold it and everything.
They sold it, yeah, but McCrory started the fire on June the 17th after preventing removal men taking away furniture owned by his wife.
Oh, dear. Come on, tell me, he must have got bird. Does they say?
Let's go into the bit where he may have got burned. He started to file the He said he had been drinking whiskey and beer during the day, working himself up into a frenzy, I imagine. The neighbour said he was shocked to see him sitting there watching. McCrory said he did not want a divorce. I wasn't seeking a divorce. I did not want to move out of the house. That came from her end, and I was angry. I was upset. My home life was coming apart. She had relations and children and grandchildren. I had nothing and nowhere to go. I thought I'd end up in a bed and breakfast. Oh. Well, you are in a kind of way, ain't you, really? When you look at it like that, you know what I mean? So, you know what? Here's the thing, though. It actually doesn't say what he got.
Interesting.
It actually does not say what he got.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but he burnt the place to the ground out of, some people say frustration. Some people say, if I can't have it, you can't have it.
But it is, frustration. Yeah, he's angry. Yeah, it's all those things, man.
He burnt his house to the ground. Oh man, you should just walk away from it. Just walk away with your share. And I know some people can't do that, and you put your life into, a relationship, and
Well, he just said, didn't he?
Or whatever.
She's got family.
Yeah,
he's got nothing.
He's got nothing.
So I guess when you think you've got nothing,
you got nothing to lose.
Right? You just don't give up. Monkeys.
Yeah. You don't give a, you don't give a monkeys.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And he stopped her from getting her furniture out the place as well. So he was looking to just.
Yeah, of course, and that's why I'm assuming he must have done time. They haven't said it, but it'd be a travesty of justice if he didn't, to be honest. Because even though it's sad, that's premeditated, and not only that, they said they almost blew up canisters. That could have been a lot worse than it was.
Of course, yeah.
So,
of course.
Even though you got a feel for the guy, but too much.
Instead of him sitting there sipping whiskey and
isn't it
like Nero. Sitting there like Nero, watching the place burn to the ground. Oh man, that's me.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, Raxy baby, can I call you that? Any texts from our listeners?
Yes, certainly do. Okay. This is the feedback from the show 2 weeks ago on which emotion is the most powerful.
Thanks for that reminder. I can't remember what it was. Okay.
Our first message is from Sandra and David in Florida. You guys can talk about anything, and emotions is a tough subject when you may have experienced these yourselves. We know we have. When we got held at gunpoint while 2 guys robbed us many years ago, I was overcome with fear, but David was so very angry that these guys were taking our belongings. It was a situation I would not wish on anyone. Luckily, they never left with anything, as David managed to kick the guy with the gun in the kneecap and it floored him. And David got the gun. Wow. While I called the police. The one guy ran, but the police caught him, and the other one got handcuffed in hospital. David still doesn't know to this day where he found the strength to break a leg, but it was anger that got to him, and in this case probably saved our lives. Well done, guys. Wow, what a story.
Well.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that my man kicked the guy he kicked him and put the guy in hospital with one kick?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess if you can hit the guy in his knee. But while he had a gun, for me, that's the main thing. Yeah, you can kick a guy and stomp him and break his knee, but while he's got a gun, I don't know.
He said,
I didn't know we had Rambo listen to our show.
Good for them.
yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Rambo.
Tracy Alder in Scotland writes, what an interesting show tonight with all takes on emotion. It's so very real, but unclear to many people what part emotion does play in day-to-day life. I've been through a few emotions in my life, from absolute fear to anger. The anger was mine to deal with and affected no one else. I'm glad to say, and it's made me a stronger person. Poignant and professional was how tonight's show came across. Well done, the four of you.
Cheers, Tracy.
And I think when she says the four of us, she's referencing Sonny, because
Oh,
Sonny was on that show.
Yep.
Well done, Sonny.
Indeed.
The next message. Very interesting show today. Emotions came into play daily without people realising much of the time. You cover subjects so well. Hope you are okay, Easy. Sending you hugs from Kentucky, and that's from Amber and family.
All right.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hi, Amber.
Next message. I'm still wondering when you are going to get one of the TV channels approaching you. Sunday nights never fail to have me learning new things thanks to you. And that's from Becky in Windsor.
I like that message.
Yeah.
I think we're all learning new things every time we do a program. I like that.
I'm just waiting for us to get a phone call from Fisher Price Television.
I think we all felt a few emotions tonight listening to the show. It was kept very real by Easy, who put out a few emotions of his own tonight. Super show, Annette and the Knitting Lounge ladies.
Oh, that's right. Easy did put out a few emotions, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Do you care to elaborate on that, Easy?
Nope.
I've got a black ball.
Huh?
Oh,
You got a black ball? Yeah.
We'll discuss that later. Go ahead.
Black ball.
I thought you got two.
It's not that kind of show, Roxanne. It's not that kind of show. It's not that kind of show. You see? And that would hold on. Now I'm checking my notes. I don't see that. I don't see that one liner. I don't see that.
Andre.
Yeah.
Shut up. That was funny.
I don't see that one liner, man.
Sorry. Okay.
No,
I'll get back in my box.
Yeah, I would suggest you do.
Roxanne, don't be sorry. That was...
Very in-depth look at emotions, and we all cope with them in different ways. Well done, guys and girls, of course. An excellent show tonight. Respect from Donna and the crew in Vauxhall.
Hey, Donna and the crew, you know. Respect, Donna. My G.
I hope all these hosts on these other shows you are doing realise what great guys they are working with. Sorry for touching on the forbidden biblical subject. It had to be done. Easy, take a bit of time for you, man. You sound wrecked, my man. And I hope it's not just a woman pulling you down. Another great listen, guys. Well done, Sonny, too. And that's from Brian.
Brian, you should have given a heads up. I'd have got his I can't find it. But yeah, always great to hear from Brian. And so he mentions easy that maybe a woman pulling you down. That again leads back to your emotional outcry.
Emotional?
Yeah.
Get lost. Outcry.
What would you call it?
I made a couple of comments. That's exactly what I did.
But you never did. You never did
Outcry,
elaborate.
outcry. You make it sound like I was singing a blues song or something. I said a couple of things, and that was that.
A blues song or blues?
Blues. What do you think I said? No, I mean blues. You know. Oh, my mama done left me. Yeah, rubbish like that.
Oh, blues. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, blues. Yeah. Oh no, was it? No, not my mama. My baby done left me.
Is that it?
That's it from me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then let's go to a commercial break then. Yeah, and when we return, we'll take a seat in the barber chair.
Can a guy really just be friends with a woman? Are men only as faithful as their options? Is the higher than ever divorce rate a byproduct of women's newfound independence? Find out our views to this and many other questions on the Juxtaposition Debate Show, because there are two sides to every story.
Alrighty, and we are back, and we're about to open the phone lines, but before we do,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your referee for the day. I want a nice, clean debate. Protect yourselves at all times. And remember, no whinging, no whining, no sighing, no crying. And today's topic is, what are considered as awkward relationship questions?
so listeners, do you have any awkward relationship questions that you want to ask? If so, feel free to call, text or WhatsApp us on 07493 976 396. Alternatively, you can email the jxpdebate@gmail.com. So easy. Yeah, I mentioned black ball. I mentioned earlier on. And then we got that response from Roxanne. But let's just quickly jump past that. Yeah, I'm thinking that we should do a little twist, which I think you might know about. When we ask these questions, we're not obligated to answer them ourselves. So if I ask you a question, I'm not obligated to answer it, but obviously you are, and vice versa. If you ask a question, I'm obligated to answer it, but you are not obligated to answer your own question. But we'll each get 3 tokens, or black ball. I'm scared to even use the term now. And if you ask me a question and I find it a little awkward, even though I still have to answer it, I might want to hear your answer to that question as well. So, there'll be some questions I'm assuming that you're going to ask, and definitely there's some questions, quite a few questions that I'm going to ask you that I'm going to also be giving you my answer. So who knows? We may not even need to use these tokens or black ball, but they're there if we wish or need to use them. Does that make sense? Roxanne, do you get that?
Yep, I get it.
What about you, Easy? Does that make sense?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As we go along.
Yeah, we'll figure. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Figure it out.
All right. So I guess the first question is, who wants to go first? You want to go first, or shall I?
You can go first.
Okay. Well. Okay. I'm gonna go with the easy one, the one that's on the flyer. Would you let your partner use your toothbrush?
Yeah.
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 And would you use your partner's toothbrush?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Okay. And would I? Yes, I guess I would as well. Yeah, I guess I would as well. All right.
Well, you guys are doing that, but I mean, do you know the risks about using each other's toothbrushes?
So since you're going to tell us the risks, what about you, Roxanne? So would you use your partner's toothbrush?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to tell us about the risks then? What's the risks?
I'm going to,
Oh, good. The risk is if you're not telling your partner first, he's liable to lash out. Is that the risk?
No.
Okay.
No. when some people brush their gums, they bleed. Yeah. So that can result in exposure to bacteria and viruses that can enter into the bloodstream. Okay. A toothbrush can harbour bacteria responsible for flesh-eating bacteria and tooth decay.
Okay, you're putting me off now. But
Yeah. Okay. A toothbrush can expose you to what someone else ate for dinner, possibly even the day before.
Ooh.
That is especially true when that person fails to rinse or brush properly.
Or floss. But of course, you could say the same thing about kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Viruses such as herpes.
All right, now you're going too far. You're going too far now. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Is it?
How come you've got all this about a simple toothbrush?
We're all admitted that we're eager, or we would do it.
Eager?
We wouldn't have any hesitations about doing it.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to.
I think the fact that we've admitted it, I think we should leave it there because you're. Yes, I can see some of the stuff you put there.
And also, I got a little story.
Ooh.
One of my colleagues that I used to work with many years ago, she.
Did you use his toothbrush?
No. Well, after what I'm telling you, no, I hope she didn't. The friend was going through a relationship problem. I think they were going through a divorce, but still living in the same property. And she said that what she did with her partner's toothbrush is that she would rinse it in the toilet water. So I thought, okay, that's bad because we all know the toilet's full of germs, but at least the water in the toilet is relatively clean. You can actually drink that. Yeah. And then I realised later, the water, in the that runs through the toilet, you can actually drink. That water is drinkable. You can drink that. I know the toilet you wouldn't because.
I know what you're saying. Because the water would come from the box which is in your attic.
Yeah. So
in theory, you wouldn't die from it.
You wouldn't die from it.
Yeah. Okay.
But then later I learned that it wasn't just rinsing it in the water. She'd actually go poop and wee and dip his toothbrush in that water.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I know. That's a different level of hate. That's what I know. That's a different level.
Yeah, but see, oh dear.
Dear. It wasn't enough.
See, so imagine if he ever found that out.
Well,
he doesn't listen to the program, does he?
That's what. Yeah, but not good. Not good.
He's just gone all quiet.
Gone
all quiet. You know, you're thinking back about your exes. And that taste when you used to brush your teeth. That taste. Oh dear.
Yeah, how come my toothbrush tastes of Bourneville?
Bourneville? Please. Bourneville chocolate. Oh dear. Okay. What's your question, Denise? That was quite a tame one.
Yeah, that was, wasn't it? So
You've got to build the momentum.
Okay.
Come on.
Would you
What you got?
rather wear another man's underpants or use their toothbrush?
These questions. Would you rather wear another man's underpants or use a toothbrush? Okay. I would probably have to say his underpants, I think. It's a disgusting question. Disgusting bloody question.
Really?
No, well,
Oh my word!
Well, after what Roxanne was saying, I don't really want to be using a toothbrush.
You know, I don't know if I should follow up with another question. So, what would you do? Would you spit or swallow?
What?
Sorry.
What? He was hoping I was going to say toothbrush, innit? He was ready for toothbrush. Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
You
just gonna wear it, not eat it. Just gonna wear it, not eat it, mate.
Oh. Another man. Oh.
See, look, I wonder, should I use one of my tokens? I'm not gonna say it. Use one of my black balls. But no, I'm just gonna. I don't know what he's coming up with. Huh?
I'm shocked at that one. I am shocked at your reply.
Oh, you thought I'd say toothbrush, did you?
Yeah, considering the last question.
Well, I don't know. Considering some other geezers too. Nah. Considering what Roxanne was saying, you have to just hope that the guy's clean. I don't want to continue talking about this question. Let's move on. I see, and I've got some tame ones. I started off with the tame ones.
You're sticking with the crusties.
So, you didn't ask that question. That wasn't the question. So, see, look, I've got to get these tame ones out of the way. He's just gone in for the kill right from the beginning. Now, look at this. Look at this little tame question I've got here. Would you let your partner know your phone PIN number?
They did.
Okay, yeah. It's a two-part question. Would you be suspicious if your partner didn't want you to know her or him or his PIN number?
Would I be suspicious? It would come down to trust. Funny enough, I didn't know a PIN number.
Yeah, but
it was not an issue. You know what?
No. The question is, the question is, I'll read it again. Would you be suspicious if your partner did not want you to know her PIN number?
If she did not want me to, then I might be suspicious. Yeah, I probably would be. Yes, any normal person would be.
I concur.
Yeah,
I concur. Took a long time to answer, but yeah, the answer's got to be a yes.
Yeah.
If your partner don't want you to know your PIN number, I'd want to know why.
Yeah.
Why? I didn't want to know it before, but now that I know you don't want me to know it, I need to know that PIN number.
Especially if you're living with Grandad.
Is it?
How come my side of the bed's still warm? I'm not been here all day.
Is it? Granddad's all perky.
Yeah. You want a brew, young man?
Terrible.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Me? Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you stay friends with any of your exes?
Would I stay friends with any of my exes? That's got to be a yes, I guess. Obviously, it depends on the circumstances. But if it's a yes or no answer, then the answer would be yes. So I'm not angry with every person I've broken up with, and every person I've broken up with would be angry with me. So the answer's got to be a yes. What about you?
Okay. Would I? I don't. I haven't. No, I haven't. Not because they, they ended in any particular way. It's just the fact that I haven't. No.
Oh.
No. There's no malice or anything like that. I don't. I'm not. Watching the bridge burners there on it or anything like that. It's just a case that, you know what I mean? It's just a case that that's the way it's turned out. They've gone their way and I've gone mine.
Okay, I can feel the song coming on. So
I know.
Right, we have a message from Big T from I Can't Make This Up podcast.
Hey.
And his question is, would you rather have accidentally sent a nude to your parents or your group chat?
You know what,
Easy, you want to answer that one?
Big T, I was going to drop this on Entree, Big T, you just messed up my rhythm.
And I was wondering about that there's probably going to be a few questions that, we might well already have for each other. But
you know what? I would expect that from Big T.
Exactly. Yeah, he does.
He's just straight up crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? It's good.
Of course.
Say it again, please, Roxanne.
Would you rather have accidentally sent a nude to your parents or your group chat?
To my parents, because they haven't got no internet on their phone. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's all good there.
Okay.
Yeah, that answer your question, BT.
Yeah.
Does that
My
answer
mum's
your
got
question?
internet, but I think I would still prefer the picture to go to
Yeah.
to go to friends, man. If I'm lucky, she just doesn't understand how to get access to the picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or else a little bad, so I might just tell her that's from my brother. That's not me, that's my brother. Yeah, man.
What's this? I don't know. Show me.
That son of yours, mum.
yeah. That's son of yours for real.
I've got a scenario here.
Okay, go on.
Your partner always takes her socks off and leaves them wherever she is, on the stairs, on the bedroom floor, in the toilet, and you always have to pick up after her. Is she wifey material?
I was going to say, is this from Sunny?
Very good.
You know what?
Very good.
I was gonna.
Very good, Roxanne. Yep, we've got a caller in who, well, our resident caller, who lives this.
Answer. So if say it again. If
your partner always takes her socks off and leaves them everywhere, she is on the stairs, on the bedroom floor, in the toilet, everywhere, and you always have to pick up after her. Is she wifey material?
Hell yes.
You got to pick up after her. Is she wifey material? Oh, that's a hard one. Can we come back to that one?
No. Can we come back to that one? That's another game show, bro. Can I have a pee, please, Bob?
Yeah. Is she wifey material? Yeah, that shouldn't be define her.
Very good. I agree with that.
That should be. Yeah.
She, all her other characteristics might be great. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. I mean, but if she's picking her toes while she's watching Coronation Street, or some rubbish like that, then
why did he switch between Crossroads and Coronation Street? If it's Crossroads, it's okay.
Yeah, but no, because Crossroads is not on anymore. That's why.
We said if it's Crossroads and she's picking her toes, that's fine. But Coronation Street, now I've got to find myself another girl. Ain't nobody watching Coronation Street these days.
Exactly. I can't be having that.
Well, so Crossroads is over then, is it? Okay. I guess it must be, yeah. Alrighty, Roxanne, you're giving me that look.
We have a question from Super Mario's wife.
Ooh, wifey.
No.
Would you lie about getting an unexpected lump sum of money in order to spend it all on something for yourself?
You know what? This sounds kind of real.
So we have to be careful how we answer then. We could break up a relationship here, man.
Hey, we have tried for months. Let's try today.
Well, I think if that's a two-part question really, because would you lie about getting an unexpected sum of money? Well, there might be scenarios where you might get money and you may not divulge that to your missus. For instance, just a quick thing, it might be you might be, I don't know, saving it for a holiday or looking to spend it on a holiday or a surprise, could be anything. So that part, it's possible. But for something for yourself, I think if you're in a relationship and you look to lie about money you receive because you want to spend money on yourself, then your partner's got problems. You're not thinking as a proper couple. You're not thinking as a proper partner should. And you need to check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Should he?
Would you lie about getting an unexpected lump sum of money in order to spend it all on something for yourself?
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely,
See,
you'd lie.
I'm joking. Calm yourself.
Yeah, Roxanne, stop typing and everything there.
Yeah. Yeah. Sharp intake of breath was there. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Marky, though, as I said before previously, if I won the lottery and I was with somebody who was quick to spend money, I wouldn't tell them straight away. Things would turn up.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, 10-bedroom house with a pool and tennis court.
She might get a little suspicious, though. Yeah.
She can get suspicious, but I can keep my gob shut. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Okay, so you're really saying about the same things I am. That yes, there might be scenarios where you would lie, but not just spend the money on yourself.
It's not a lie, is it? It's not. I don't
a lie by omission, I think they call that.
Yeah, lie by. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know.
Dear. Okay, I think you're the next one because I read out the scenario.
Okay. Would you rather go out or stay in for a date?
Would I rather go out or stay in what? On a date?
Yeah, for a date.
Oh, well, the straight answer to that is if it's on a first date, are we talking about?
Any.
Okay, well, if it's no, it's got to be go out. It's got to be go out. If I'm on a date or going on a date, then the idea is to go somewhere with that person and enjoy either something different or just some time around. I mean, you can do something at home anytime. Doesn't even have to be a date. But
Yeah, but you could also have a date night, couldn't you?
yeah, yes, you could have a date night. Yes, you definitely could have a date night. But I'm not quite sure what you could do on that date night that you couldn't do at any time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas obviously, if you go out, you're making the effort, you're going somewhere, you're doing something. Yeah.
Well, I imagine during lockdown, date nights inside were, at home were,
Yeah.
exploded.
But, yeah, of course. But given the choice, I think the question was given the choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
given the
I
choice.
prefer
Yeah.
to go out. But yeah, you're right. Especially during lockdown, and that'd be a great time to do that rather than just think, oh, I'm on lockdown, we can't do anything. The idea of saying, okay, we're on lockdown, let's do a date night in.
Ask questions of like, who are you?
Who are ya? Who are
You
ya?
are, yeah. How long you been sharing my house with me? Stuff like that. Reacquaint yourself
Oh, please.
with each other.
All right. If you were younger, again, my questions, they're not, but anyway. If you were younger and did not have any children and your partner didn't want kids, would that be a deal breaker? Easy.
Ooh, would that be a deal? Yeah, I think it could be. It could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Definitely. When I was young, I that's all I wanted. I had to have kids. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. For me, it'd be a definite deal breaker. No, it could be. It would be. Well, it would have been.
Yeah. It definitely would be. I mean, watching kids grow up and just watch them develop and just develop.
Yeah.
Those Kodak moments don't go away.
For sure.
They definitely don't go away.
Unless you didn't take pictures.
You know what?
God.
and then, and then you pass away. Anyway, I digress. Roxanne's giving me that look.
Okay, so
I don't think Roxanne's.
We have a text from Silent Assassin. And she says, over my tender years, I will ask myself many questions.
Okay.
Now, she's given a list of 5 or 6. I'm going to go through them throughout the course of the show.
Oh, all right. You're not going to read them all out now?
No.
Okay, come on then. Give us one.
And the first one is, should I submit?
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah,
Submit.
I think that's pretty straightforward, that one.
My,
It's a short question and it's a short answer. I'm not even sure if there's anything to elaborate.
well, no, I've got my answer. Silent Assassin, my answer to that is only when he utters the safe word.
Is it? I think we need to discuss that in more detail.
Yeah, and what's the safe word?
Is it?
Well, it's between Silent Assassin and her partner, isn't it?
Safe word, they're using safe words.
Safe word, mate. Safe word. Show me the money.
No, Silent Assassin, yeah.
It's safe words. So we obviously talk about gag ball and all, give,
Yeah.
Easy. We were just skirting the subject. You're going full on in, man. Let's
hey,
withdraw.
That don't sound right. That don't even sound right.
I know. I know. I know.
I was going to say, can I put my black ball in? And what's your safe word?
What's my
Andre?
safe word?
Yeah.
My safe word is anything you want, Roxanne. Right, so who asked the last question? I think it was myself.
Yes, I think it's easy.
Yeah, easy.
Was it?
I don't know. I can ask another one if you want.
No, it was me. It was about the date. Remember, it was about the date. It was me.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
And this is because this is purposely easy. Would you? It's a two-part question. Would you be jealous if you went to a party with your girl and she danced with another guy?
Would I? Would I? No.
Roxanne?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy said no. 'Cause I know Easy said he says he doesn't do jealousy. So here's the second part of my question.
I knew you were going to drop this. Go on, let me hear.
What if it was a blues party? You're familiar with
I knew you were going to say
yeah?
that. See, now,
Hold on, let me
think
finish the
about-
question. Let me finish the question
was-
first. Let me finish the question. What if it was a blues party and she was getting rubbed up against the wall?
yeah. And he's rubbing out every pleat on that skirt. She's wearing.
Not to mention the wallpaper as well.
Yeah. Push it to one side.
So,
Buckling the wallpaper.
so yeah, would you be jealous?
Absolutely. I would. Nah, I'd have to step in between that one.
There wouldn't be any room, bro. If it's a proper dance, bro, proper rub down, you don't need no room for it. Yeah.
Mark, you know, you got to find her in the blues party, innit?
Yep.
You gotta find
Yep.
her.
You gotta get a little torch or whatever, a little lighter.
Exactly. Yeah. No, your phone.
Not in those days.
Yeah, not in those days, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Look up your bic.
Is it?
No, yeah. I knew you would have dropped that one. As soon as you said that, I thought.
Yeah, because I guessed that you was going to say no. But I think, like Roxanne, I think maybe even from the first one, ordinary party, I mean, if I go to a party with a girl, then yeah, I don't really expect her to be dancing with no other man. Just like if I went to a party with a girl, I wouldn't dance with another woman. It just, yeah. So then, so I wouldn't really want her to dance with another guy either. I don't know, a bit jealousy, bit old-fashioned. I don't know what it is. Bit boyish, I was going to say. But anyway, I am what I am. It is what it is. Next question.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. If your partner had an affair, how would you react? Could you forgive?
Well, and see now that's similar to a question I had, but the straight answer to that would be no. Of course, it depends on other things, but the answer, if it's just a straight question, your partner had an affair, would you forgive? Then the straight answer has got to be no. But if there are other scenarios involved, then even though it's easy to say, nah, no matter what, the reality is,
it's funny, that, isn't it? It's funny how like you say, because I was thinking that you think, could you, no.
Yeah, most people
you can't forgive. And then sometimes a situation pops up and you go, ooh.
Yeah.
And you start pondering. You know.
What if it was in reaction to you having an affair?
You see, that's what I was going to throw up as well. I was going to throw up, but if it's a reaction to you having an affair, then
I'm not saying you would or not, but I'm just saying those are circumstances that you'd have to probably think about. So it wouldn't be a definite no way. I'm assuming those are sort of scenarios. Hold on, Roxanne, you've gone quiet. Is there something you want to tell us?
No, nothing.
Okay, just very quiet. So would you forgive?
As you said, it all depends on the
I
circumstances.
should have asked you before I gave my answer.
No, it all depends on the circumstances.
Should cut off his black balls. That's exactly.
And like I don't know if there's kids involved.
Yeah,
things like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been with the person? Yeah, kids involved, all the sort of things. Yeah.
Yeah, just like to say, Amanda also messaged in with roughly the same kind of question. Should I forgive and forget, or just forgive?
That's a good one.
Well, you can forgive but not forget,
Yeah,
can't you?
yeah.
Really? You know, you can definitely forgive, but
I'm not even sure if forget's an option. If forget's an option, I don't think you can decide to forget. I guess if things happen and you get on great, slowly, I guess your mind will stop thinking about it. But I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Can you say, okay, I'm just going to forget that?
No, it's always going to be.
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
back
But
in
obviously, if
mind.
the relationship is great, then slowly, I guess that thought will.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can decide. I'm going to forget that. I don't know.
I wonder how the bloke with the baby uncle's thinking on this.
yeah. See, so just
Go
like
TikTok.
there are some scenarios which you just can't forgive, mate.
Yeah, and you're never gonna forget it.
Of course, your uncle's calling you.
because you're watching him grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You never forget
Exactly.
because you're watching him grow up.
Yeah.
You look just like
In it.
you look just like my grandfather and his other kids.
All right. Would you back your partner in an argument with someone else if you knew she was wrong?
Yes.
Oh, that was a quick answer.
No. See, I said that I would, but I would, put it to one side off and say, look, baby, you, unless it was outrageously wrong, I might have to, pull it one side and say, baby, you are actually quite wrong on this one. But if it was a situation, I would back her, and then I would say, look, sweetie, you were wrong, but you know what? I got to back you regardless.
Yeah, I think you got that exactly right. And I like the way you answered that one quickly as well, because for me, it's a no-brainer. The argument, I would,
exactly. Yeah,
but I would also mention it later on.
Exactly.
Roxanne?
You quiet again.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, my turn. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so would you rather have a 10-minute chat with your past self or your future self? And secondly, what knowledge would you drop?
Okay, I've got an answer for this one. Roxanne?
No, I haven't got anything.
Okay, I would say my
Wait, go on. You're going to say with what?
my past self,
Okay.
because I'm not sure.
What the future holds.
No. I'm just wondering. No, I'm not sure how much help I could be to my future self, but I know I could be a lot of help to my past self. So there's definitely lots of things I could tell my past self that could probably aid the future, and that could be anything from lottery numbers to simple advice on
and dangerous liaisons.
Well, yeah, but my point is there's a whole host of things that you can probably warn your past self on, just things that you've done, things that you should have done. There's so many things.
Things you
But
should,
for my future
definitely,
self,
steer clear of.
yeah, I'm not sure what I can help my future self with. It'd be the other way around. If I went to the future, I'd be hoping that my future self would do the same for me, tell me things that I shouldn't do. Don't mess around with that girl; she's a nutter.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
Yeah.
Did you? What about you? What was your? Did you have any?
What would
thoughts?
what would I tell my past self?
So you're saying same thing? It'd be your past self, is it?
Absolutely. Because you do, you look at our age, we reflect on, things we did, things we didn't do, things we should have done.
Yeah.
Things like that. When you're younger, you have a certain mindset. As you get older, you look at things differently. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Younger, you
absolutely.
think you know it all. The older, you realise you need nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. At that age, at tender age.
Yeah.
You think you think you conquer the world, and then you come to realize that you are one of many.
Indeed.
That don't stand a chance.
Yeah. Already.
Very interesting.
See?
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like
Yeah,
that answer.
okay. Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay, I like this question. Would you...
I'm not there. I'm not gonna like
No,
it.
it's
Am I?
not, that's not too bad, but would you accept it if your partner told you not to discipline your children because she was unhappy with your style?
Say that again.
Would you accept it if your partner told you not to discipline your children because she was unhappy with your style? So she's unhappy with how you disciplined your children. So she told you, no, I don't want you to discipline them. That's my job. I'll discipline them. Would you?
What would my style be?
Well,
You make it sound, make it sound like it's some sort of Shaolin thing going on, some sort of kung fu thing. What's
I
my
don't know. Maybe you.
What, throw a
Maybe
kung
you
fu
raise
kick
your
off
voice
it?
at them and she doesn't think that's the way. Maybe she's got a different style. I don't know. You know, I mean, you get scenarios where, in fact, I knew someone who didn't like the idea of the husband or the father disciplining the children. So it does happen.
I remember you said that. Yeah, I remember you said that. So, sorry, ask the question again.
Would you accept it if your partner told you not to discipline your children? So you both got children, but she said, I don't want you disciplining the children. I'll do that. Because she was unhappy with your style of discipline. But she's unhappy with how you disciplined your children.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that.
So would you accept it? Not about being happy.
No, I wouldn't accept it. No, I wouldn't accept it.
Okay, good question.
No,
A good answer.
It's we made this together.
Yeah.
It took two hands to clap. We did this. So we raised the children together.
Right.
And as long as we don't bring them up as we were brought up.
Well, because that leads me on to my second question then.
Go
Hold on. Before I ask the second question, what does that mean, as long as you didn't bring them up as we were brought up? What does that mean? Because we had a debate before and you said that you thought that our parents did a better job of bringing us up than we did.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you, mate.
Okay, so I'll leave that question.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're as bad as a silent assassin, but you're bringing stuff up
I always do, bro. You always do.
from the past. What are you doing that for? What are you doing that for?
All right, so that leads me to my next question then. Because it's
what's
a two-pronged attack, this one. This question.
go on.
Would you be okay with your partner using a belt on your children when they misbehaved?
Would I?
Would you be okay with your partner using a belt on your children when they misbehaved?
No. I would be shocked.
No. The question isn't would you be shocked.
Yeah, I know. No. I'd be shocked if she were. But no, I would not.
So then that means. So let me get this right. So if your partner told you she wasn't happy with your style of discipline, you wouldn't accept it. But on the other hand, you're now willing to now say, now there's certain things that your partner, if they try certain things, that you're not going to accept it. So the very restrictions that you don't want to impose on you, you're ready to impose on her. Is that right?
Dear, is it the time already? Where does it go? It's nearly 8 o'clock up here, right? Yeah, you kind of caught me there, you really and truly.
Bro, and I'll tell you, it's meant to catch you out because it's the same with me. I'm not going to be accepting my partner telling me I can't discipline my kids, but at the same time, I can't be with any woman who thinks that she can put a belt on my children, and that's just how it is, mate. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to apologize for it. That's how it is. It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's just not happening. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention it because it's an interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing, isn't it? Like we talk about the problem with kids today is that they've got no discipline. They should bring back caning. Okay, so you're happy for some stranger to be caning your child? Oh no! My kid's well behaved, not my kid. My kid's well behaved. There's all those other kids out there.
Yeah. But the school's burnt to the ground and the kid's got the box of matches in his back pocket. but he's a good kid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Kids need caning. Just every kid needs caning except my kid. Every other kid needs caning. Bring it back. But no! Don't be touching my kid. No. So yeah, same thing, man. That's how we do. All right, but yeah.
My go, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so here's my question. Here's my would you. would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your biggest recent regret, or just your biggest regret? So would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your biggest regret?
It would have to be fulfill my biggest wish, because I haven't got any real regrets. Of course, the mistakes that I have made, the things that I think, if you'd done this, you could have done that. But, it's half of the things that you do is what makes you who you are. And I don't think I've done anything that I've really
overly regret.
Right, yeah, but of course,
Yeah.
everyone has wishes. Yeah, so for me, it would have to be the wish one. Fulfill a wish.
Roxanne?
Yeah, no, it's the same. I think what regret I've done, it's in the past, it's done. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that I'd go for my biggest wish. Yeah.
So Roxanne, so Roxanne, you regret coming on the Juxtaposition debate show then, yeah? But it's in the past.
No, I still regret that. I still regret that.
only every other Sunday from now.
No, my wish is to have the show terminated.
Hate mail. Feel free if you want to send some hate mail. The number is 07493 976396.
Yeah. Hopefully Gerald will reply with some hate mail for you.
Oh no, Sharad, no.
All right. With that, let's go to a quick jingle, shall we? Oh, I think.
Can a guy really just be friends with a woman? Are men only as faithful as their options? Is the higher than ever divorce rate a byproduct of women's newfound independence? Find out our views to this and many other questions on the Juxtaposition Debate Show, because there are two sides to every story.
Are you ready?
Check out LN Soul Radio's website, where you can get the latest news, the best radio and TV shows, hot interviews, and the best presenters around. On www.lnsoulradio.com. Check it out now.
I wash my hands to protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates.
I make space to protect my colleagues.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect strangers.
I wear a face covering to protect other passengers.
I make space to protect you. Hands.
Face.
Space. As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other from coronavirus. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
The winter issue of Turning Point, your lifestyle, your well-being magazine. Coming through COVID, a Caribbean expose is out now. Your international luxury lifestyle magazine in print and digital format. Visit www.turningpointmag.com or call Esther Austin on 07534 508919.
Visit Cole's Art Gallery in London, located in Leicester Square. Exquisite, unique, and original Cuban art for sale, including the introduction of South London's best-kept secret, John Jew Days. Hard-to-find memorabilia and rare items for purchase. Cole's Art Gallery, 80 Charing Cross Road, London, WC2H0BG. Call 07985 112 190. Email info@colesart.co.uk or find us on Instagram at Cole's Art Gallery. We're open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. till late, and Sunday, 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. Cole's Art Gallery, a rare place in the heart of London's West End.
Want to advertise your company on the radio? Or if you are a new or existing business that wants potential new customers to be aware of your products, well, why not advertise on LNSO Radio, where you can increase your sales? We are an internet radio station with a difference, with over 20 years of experience. So if you want to advertise or sponsor one of the radio shows, why not call us on 07956 533 907. That's 07956 533 907. We offer competitively priced and cost-effective solutions for your business to reach out to potentially new customers. Whether your company is big or small, we cater for your company needs. If you would like a quote, the number once again is 07956 533 907. LNSO Radio, we love Neo Soul, is a station that delivers for you.
Alan Soul Radio,
the internet radio station where Neo Soul lives.
Alrighty, easy. You want me to ask the next question?
Yes, actually, because I did ask the last one, didn't I?
Okay.
Did I ask the last one?
I can't remember. So rather than trying to
yeah, I did. It
Right.
was me. Yeah, it was me.
All right.
Yeah,
few people asked
yeah,
this one.
fill your wish, yeah.
A few people asked this one.
No, go on. What's that?
No. Come on. Would you pass wind in front of your partner?
Would I?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is there a time frame that you would not, or you to me right from date night? The first was.
Oh no, obviously no. You're trying to hold it down and keep it in or whatever. But look. Nowadays, it's a kind of hey, I look at it as a COVID test nowadays.
COVID test? How is that?
Yeah. Well, it means if she can smell it, it's all good.
What?
Because don't forget, what's the first thing
yeah,
that goes?
yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, very
exactly.
good. Oh,
Trust me,
superb. I was getting deep with this thing. Man.
Trust me, if she can smell that, what?
Right.
Hey,
so
she's
really
free and
just
clear.
Okay.
No 2 meters needed.
All right. So what about number twos? Someone else asked this.
Oh yeah.
What?
Would you go number twos if your partner was in the bathroom?
Would I go a number 2 if my partner was in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like in the shower.
No, in the shower. No, so if you're in the bathroom.
No. Sorry, if she was in the shower.
Oh, I see.
And you just had to go.
Or she's just brushing her teeth or something. Is your sink right by your toilet?
No, but if you've got to go, then you've got to go. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
Listen. If you've got to go, you have got to go. If you jumping up and down on the spot and you got dare I call it a cigar. You know where I'm going, right?
Please.
Exactly. Cigar. You tortoise head, whichever you want to call it, right?
Tortoise head. All right, let's move on. I've never heard it called that. Okay.
That question was also asked by Amma, Super Mario's wife, and I think Joey from Friends.
B3F.
Yeah, B3F.
All right, from Friends. How you doing?
How you doing, Joey from?
But yeah, that's quite a lot of people ask that question. All right, okay, all right. You got a question? Easy.
Yeah, actually, just 1 second.
1 second. You should have them right there waiting. Right on the edge.
I did actually. Yeah.
All right. Shall I ask you another question?
Go. Ask me. Yeah, but I look for that one again.
Would you openly cry in front of your woman if you were both watching a sad movie?
Would I openly cry? Do you know what? Do you know what? In fact, 2 films made me cry. 2 films made me cry. One of them was The Elephant Man from way back.
And was you watching it with a woman?
Actually, yeah, I was. Yeah. Okay. I did shed a tear, and it was the inhumanity of it. That's the bit that made me kind of just drop one tear. I think it was the one tear. Anyway.
One tear, yeah.
But
one tear.
I didn't break down and start.
So you're saying that there's nothing you've ever seen on TV that's made your eyes water more than one tear? Nothing that you've ever seen on TV?
The only other thing I could say that actually made me sort of tear up, well up, was do you remember Live Aid? And they showed that video of the kids in Africa, the starving kids in Africa.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
made me.
well,
That made. Yeah, that made me. That made me tear up. Yeah, that did. That did. Because again, you know, in a perfect world, it wouldn't be that way. But yeah, that did.
all right. So there's never been any I don't know, fictional program that you've ever watched. Nothing.
Nah, I can't think of one.
Wow. Okay,
What,
so
can you?
no, I
Is that
can't
up to
think
you?
of any, but I know that I've seen stuff on TV before, and it's made me well up. I can't think of what, but yeah, I've definitely seen stuff on TV before, and and it's been fiction. It's nothing been but yeah,
No,
definitely.
With regards, when JR got shot or something rubbish like that.
No, that's nothing as dry as that. I just can't think of anything.
Roots, the series.
No, see, Roots made me angry.
Yeah,
Roots
I
made me
agree. No,
angry.
Roots made me angry.
Roots made me angry.
There was
Roots made
a
me-
series on once. No, it was a film. A film.
Go on. Called.
I can't remember what it's called, so I'm gonna have to describe it. But it was about
Okay.
this black woman who had a child. I think the child was supposed to be black, but the child could pass as mixed race.
Oh, this
Imitation of Life.
Film.
I don't know what it's called. And
Yes, it's an old film. Yes, it's called Imitation of Life.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Great memory.
Yeah.
And she ran away from home, and the mother would find her. And
Oh yeah.
now, the first time I saw that film, I was young. But when I first saw that, I think that brought tears to my eyes.
I've got that. I've got that on DVD. That film is badass.
Yeah.
Especially the big funeral at the mum and the daughter's running through the streets.
See,
trying to catch
I
up
can't
to
remember
the-
it that well now. I can't remember. Yeah, but I remember.
Yeah. That film is absolutely.
But
brilliant.
didn't bring one tear to your eye. You're hard.
know what?
You're hard,
You know
bro.
what?
You're hard, nah, man. You're hard, nah. Yeah.
I forgot. No, Imitation of Life. Look, I mean,
I couldn't remember the name of it. That's good. Now they said that I'm gonna have to hunt that down. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. I'm gonna try and watch it.
Yeah, it's a badass movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's an old black and white
Absolutely.
movie, if
Yeah,
I
she could
remember
pass. She was dating a white guy. And
Right.
That she was black.
He slapped her, didn't he, or something?
Slapped her about, dropped the N-word on her, and blah blah blah. And she hated the mum.
Right for it. Yeah.
For her getting slapped.
A painful movie, man.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you're pretty deep, aren't you, Andre?
Say?
You're pretty deep, aren't you? Yeah, that is a wicked film. Yeah.
It's just some. Yeah, it just came to me actually while we were talking. But yeah, that's just a film that I remember at the time, and I think I was around family when it first was on, and I was tearing up, but I was fighting to hide it and not let it go.
Yeah, just trying to style it out.
Yeah. So my answer to that question would probably be, would I cry openly from a woman? The answer is probably no. I would. I know there'd be many women or many people probably saying, "Oh, I don't know, you're trying to be macho," or "There's no need." And I agree, there's no need, and I agree that there are certain times where if something happens, I'll cry and feel no way. But I'm not sure about for a movie. Even though there are movies that will get to me, I would try to hold it down. That's just me.
Okay.
What about you, Roxanne? Would you cry openly in front of a partner?
Yeah.
An advert.
To
as
get
well,
my
wouldn't
own way, a
It'd be
movie, anything. Yeah. I'll drop a tear. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, is that all the blowing the snot bubbles and everything?
the nose bubble and everything.
If that's what it takes.
You could get dumped for that, man.
Or the ugly crying.
The ugly crying. Was you gonna read that?
I certainly was. I'm going back to.
Here you go.
Going back to Silent Assassin's question.
Ooh.
Why do I always initiate intimacy? Ooh. Easy?
Is that an advert? Is that advertising?
Silent Assassin always has to initiate intimacy because she's got to blow the doll up first, I guess.
Have some of this.
I could be wrong though, and you know what? I'm waiting for the blowback now.
Dear. I guess she has to as well. But.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, maybe that would that will account for question number 3, which he says, "Why is it he's always tired?"
If you blow more air up and you keep blowing the air, you have to keep blowing. You've got a leak or something.
Exactly. Get a puncture kit.
Yeah. and no biting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, please.
Yeah, love bites are definitely out of the question.
God, man. Crazy things. Is it
So,
you, Easy?
It's me. So this is the one I was looking for actually. I couldn't find it for a
Okay.
second. Would you rather eat the food prepared by your mum or your girlfriend? Look at You want some tumble? You want some tumble? You want some tumble? Speak.
My mum cooks.
You're buffering.
Back in the day, my mum cooks some food which I'll never see again once she's passed. She used to cook, I know, salt beef and all that sort of stuff. And but of course, your partner will cook food that she never cooked. So it's about
diplomacy.
Yeah, it's about treading carefully.
Isn't it?
It's about. That's a tough one.
Well,
I guess it'll have to be. I
think it's time for an advert, isn't it?
No. It'd have to be. There's a tough one. No, it'd have to be the partner because, of course, you can also flip it the other side. And growing up, man, there'll be things that your parents would used to cook or your mum would cook for you, which you just didn't want to eat. And yet you still had to. So of course,
that only happened once with me.
What? Everything your mum cooks, you loved.
Hey, it was do or die. No,
Well, that's not the same though. You might have wanted it, but if you didn't eat it, you died.
My mum once cooked. She once cooked us dal and rice.
Dal,
okay.
okay.
Dal is an Indian dish.
Okay.
Okay, and we all collectively said no.
Is it?
Yeah, it was kind of like it was more like a. Not because like.
Yeah, and what did your mum say?
She was actually cool with it.
Well.
Oh yeah,
way ahead of her time.
We had the one time it was dal and rice, and that was it. Yeah, it was dal and rice, and we just said no.
And how old are you? 26. Dear.
I was young enough that I shouldn't have been that brave, but
right.
But we collectively was like, what's this? And I think it was me that went, Mum. I said, kind of, we don't like it. That was when
we used to complain about oxtail soup and the fact that you're giving us oxtail and the tail will be swatting flies with its tail from its mum, and you're giving us that to eat. But my mum used to just tell us about Biafrans. I didn't even know what Biafrans was, bro. Everything with Biafrans. Anytime I went up Biafrans would be glad for this. So eat it.
Exactly. Yeah, my mum did that once. She said that. She said it all the time. She said, people starving in Africa, and I think my younger brother said, well, why don't you give it to them then?
What?
Yeah. He's no longer with us.
My mum was all about Biafrans.
Yeah.
Biafrans.
Biafran.
Yeah. I never found out exactly who they were, but Biafrans.
So who would you say?
No, it'd be my partner. It'd be my partner.
So just.
Though in saying that, as I said, there definitely will be things that my mother would have cooked that I will miss. But on the whole, you know what I mean? Always the flip side is there's many things that my partner would cook that my mother never did. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. I've got a scenario here.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Okay. You live with your wife and 3 daughters. This is just a scenario. One day you wake up. 3 daughters. One day you wake up to find you've been burgled and they're still in the house. They promise that if you give your permission for one of them to sleep with your partner, they will leave. And it's and it's not a trick. They will. All right. And if you allow them to sleep, and the alternative is if you don't give your permission, they'll do unspeakable things to everyone in the house. So the question is, do you give your permission?
Oh,
In short,
hell no.
Do the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one? So you,
Get Lord.
so you prefer them to do unspeakable things to everyone in the house. You've got 3 daughters, which you've also got to think about them as well.
Yep. I'm gonna. My answer is something that my dad said to me once. He said, if you wake up one night and you find somebody in your house and the door's locked from the inside, kill them. So there's your answer. That's your answer right there. I'm killing them. There's going to be furniture moving, I guarantee you. But guess what?
Furniture moving.
I'm gonna have to. What? If I let them sleep with my missus, they won't harm the children.
They won't harm anybody. Yeah.
They won't harm anybody.
Yeah, they won't harm the children. Yes. They won't harm your wife either. They won't harm anybody.
You're sleeping with her. That's harm. Hey, come on. That's rape.
Yes. Well.
And you know what?
And funny enough, things that can happen.
And funny enough, she's got a say in the matter.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
No. The answer is no. There's going to be bloodshed. There's going to be furniture moving. The whole works. The goldfish bowl might get knocked.
The goldfish bowl might get knocked. Okay.
No, as a wife, I think I'd take one for the team.
Yeah. See.
Oh, jeez! Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
So
save,
so the needs of the many
girls.
don't. Yeah. Because I mean, I just don't know how you would look at your daughters in the morning, and your wife, because everybody gets it. So that means your wife's still going to get it, and it's a brave line.
Don't even say it like that. Don't even say still going to get it.
That's a brave line, but yeah. So that means basically everybody gets it, or just your wife. That's really what it comes down to.
That is a horrible question to ask.
It is a horrible question. That's why I asked it.
That's why you asked it, because you're a horrible man.
All right. So, but you're saying no. You let everybody.
No, I could. No, I couldn't. No, I'm too ignorant. I'm too ignorant to let that one. No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
There's no room for discussion on that matter.
Okay.
If I hear something, then I'm.
I hear it. So the answer is everybody gets it. That's
Twiggy's standing up and she's doing her worst.
I'm not sure what that means, but basically, yeah, you let everybody get it. Okay, fair enough. All right, so this is my second question. What if it's you they want to sleep with, and then let everybody go? So now your whole family's life in your hands.
Where do you get this?
Selfish person.
Well, if they're talking about myself,
yeah, of course I'm talking about yes, you.
I might have to take one for the team.
Ah, okay.
Shut up!
What do you mean, of course you're not? What are you saying? You let everybody get it rather than take one for the team out? Easy.
What? Everyone get it. What? Including me. Guess what? If they're getting shared out, they're getting shared out.
Easy, man.
Sod that. But if the man break into my home,
it's not only your home that he wants to break into, easy. It's not only your home that he wants to break into, bro.
Exactly. Listen, my back door is shut. Let me say that right now.
Oh, please, man. Oh dear, that sounds a bit selfish to me, though. I mean, what about the?
You can shut up with yourself. Shut up, selfish. Selfish.
Oh, please, man. Oh dear. Okay, you've answered that question, mate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is no room for ambiguity there.
Dear me.
Listen, these ain't French doors behind me, you know.
Poor family. Roxanne, you got over this?
I do.
Good.
Now, this message has come from Amma and also Super Mario's wife.
Ooh.
Would you, as a man, drink your partner's breast milk? This is a wicked question.
Easy? You want to answer that one? I like cappuccino. Should she do a cappuccino? Should she do a cappuccino? Could you whip that thing up?
Would you, only by accident,
Only by accident. Oh yeah, I could see you could slip and fall on the milky bosom.
and it's no use crying over it.
Oh, that was superb. But, that's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Oh shit! Oh dear.
You know what? There's some evil listeners. We got some evil listeners. Twisted, evil listeners.
Oh dear. Oh, for real, man, for real.
So has the question been answered? I'm putting my black ball in. Has the question been answered?
What would you? What? Yeah.
Where you gonna pause the question, innit?
There's a whole lot of buffing going on tonight. Would you drink your partner's breast milk?
So are we talking what in a couple from the source? I didn't want more information.
What does it matter, Andre?
Andre, in a beer pong. What do you think?
Work would be easy, brother. Sorry for time. Work would be. Well, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I mean, there could be a lot worse questions than that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Although I have to admit, I like my milk cold. I'm not really partial to warm milk. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I'm not really one for having the milk coming straight from the udders. Straight from the fridge.
What about you, Roxanne?
Oh, stop that!
I've tasted breast milk. Yeah.
Oh, are we still talking about breast milk? Okay.
Yeah. Anything that goes into my baby's mouth, I need to taste. Cowbell, baby food, medicine.
No, I was just thinking about milk from your partner.
No, I've never tasted milk from my partner.
Okay.
No.
Okay, let's move on.
But hold on. So has the question been answered?
Yeah. The answer is yes, basically. Yeah.
Yes.
God, dear, write it right down. Do you want to? Yes.
And were you drinking it for any kind of beneficial?
What kind of detail? Look, the answer was yes. Can we move on now?
Yeah.
What details?
Yeah, it's good for your skin. It's good. Roxanne, it's good for your complexion. That's why I was okay?
Is that so? Is that why you've got smooth complexion? Very easy.
Smooth as a baby's, isn't it?
Yeah,
smooth as a baby's, mate.
Baby rhino.
Well, maybe your girl isn't producing enough breast milk then.
Okay, move on.
Yeah, I concur. Let's move on.
Yeah, move on.
Oh, you've asked questions. Who's next? Shall I ask a question?
Yeah, whoever.
Okay, easy. The age-old question.
What's that?
Oh, God, cramp. Would you have a threesome?
Ooh.
Would I have a threesome?
Yes.
I've had.
Ooh.
Bragging
now. So that leaves me.
I'm not bragging.
So
come and hear your part 2 rubbish now. Come on, let's hear your part 2 rubbish of it.
So what was the other guy like?
You know what? You're just trying to get me back from the other week. Don't even go
For
there.
For sure.
Yeah, that still hurts you, did it?
Yep, it did, because I didn't see it coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt me, bro. It did. I didn't see it coming or nothing, man. So we're saying then it wasn't a guy then, is what we're saying?
It was definitely not a guy.
Okay.
They definitely weren't. No.
All right. You got a question, or you want me to ask another one?
Would you rather? No, actually, yeah. Would you rather say your ex's name during sex, or your partner's best friend's name? Would you like me to repeat that?
No, it'd have to be.
Yes.
Partner's best friend, because
you don't like the partner. You don't like the partner's best friend.
No, but not on that. But obviously,
it's a man.
You can say
partner's best friend's a man.
Second. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming either, bro. We're right back to the drawing board now. I'm angry all over again. But yeah, the idea of saying your ex's name, that's got to be a no-no. I mean, if it's your partner's best friend, as long as nothing's ever happened, then of course you've got some explaining to do. But yeah,
ain't you just?
Yeah.
But if it's never happened, it's never happened. But if it's your ex, I mean, that could be problems, mate.
Oh, yes. You go to work and your colleagues ask you, what's all them choke marks around your neck?
Hit it.
Yes, we had a rigorous discussion.
Yeah.
What's all that brown stuff around your teeth? Brown stuff around your teeth?
Brown stuff. Oh, come on.
Oh!
Where's your toothbrush, darling?
Oh, Roxanne. See, I've forgotten all about that.
And Roxanne brought it flooding. Yeah, just brought it flooding back.
Yeah, innit. Like the toilet water. Would you sacrifice a night out with friends if your partner asked you to stay at home with her?
Yes.
Well, according to a discussion we had, Easy, that's not a sacrifice. That's a choice. Okay? That's not a sacrifice. That's a choice. And this is appropriate right here. Yeah. All right. So
you know what? Yeah. You were so determined to get.
Yeah. So some people will get that. Some people thinking, what are you on about? But any of our listeners who listen regularly will know where that went.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? You seem so like it's like you're on a mission to get me back for that one flippant remark from a few weeks ago.
That was more than a few weeks ago, but yeah, that one I definitely will remember that one for a long time.
Well, it kept you awake at night, did that one?
just that night. Okay, Roxanne.
We have a question here from one of our listeners that wants to remain anonymous.
Okay.
My awkward relation question was, my ex-partner wanted to get back together and she found underwear of another woman. She just said, who are these? She just said, who are these? I said, it's not mine. We never got back together again. Up to this day, I don't know who the underwear belongs to. That certainly put a stop to women coming to the yard. I started playing away from home. It was safer. I still have the underwear though.
What? You still got the underwear?
Yeah.
Cross-dresser.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Does it fit?
Maybe it was his all the time.
Exactly, yeah.
I love it.
Oh my word.
Isn't it? All right.
Hold on a second. That's a sad state of affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they still got the underwear.
No. When you don't know where they came from.
Yeah, well, bro. Some people say sad. Some people say, "Wow, what a guy! What a G!"
Well, it could be the burglar, innit? It could be the burglar. Who gave me the option.
You must have had a line of them coming to the yard. Innit? My G. All right, look, we're running a bit short of time, so we need to speed this up. So I've got about 3-4 questions all in one. Would you sleep with a woman for £1 million?
What? Would I? Come on. I've got more self-respect than that. Of course I would.
I know, we had this discussion. All right. So what if your partner asked you to? So obviously she wouldn't even need to. Just needs this one. Would you sleep with a man for £1 million?
What? You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
What if your partner asked you to?
What, sleep with a woman?
No, with a man.
With a man for £1 million?
Yeah.
Hey, come on. I'm worth more than that.
Okay, I hear that. 2 million then, Easy. So the answer is yes. We just got to figure out how much.
Exactly, my price. Listen, I have my price. Look, I'm high maintenance.
Okay, so tell me, just out of interest, by the way, just out of interest, how much would it cost?
I wouldn't know because it's not going to happen.
I thought you just said you would.
I keep telling the back door. These ain't French doors, you know. It's not revolving doors here. This is, you know. Thank you. No.
All right. No. So, would you let your partner sleep with another man for £1 million?
Boy, I hate your questions. You see.
Yeah.
Would I let my partner sleep?
I mean, that was just life changing. 2 million. This goes crazy. 2 million. Life changing.
I would I would absolutely. I would, and I would take my cut and go.
No, hold on, easy. Right,
I'm joking. I would never. It would never happen. No, I'm joking. Roxanne, watch when the jokes come around the corner, okay?
No, because I was about to say you'd make you wouldn't.
No, I would.
You'll make your wife or all and all of your kids.
Get there, get it. But
you.
So you're saying
money is money. Bills will get paid. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So you wouldn't?
No,
so you wouldn't?
It wouldn't happen. No, I would not. Man or woman or beast, it wouldn't happen. No, absolutely not.
So would you let your partner sleep with another woman for $1 million?
No.
What about if you could watch?
I knew you were going to say that bit. I knew you were going to say that bit. No.
What about over here? What about for £100? About £100.
How many what abouts have you got attached to this question?
No, one more. How much would you be willing to pay then? How much would you be willing to pay? Oh shit, man. Okay, Roxanne, you're coming in.
I have a question from Amma.
Hey.
Is it okay to make a move on your ex's best friend?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Wow.
Black ball, you both have to answer.
Is it okay to make a move on your ex's best friend? Well, I'm guessing they're an ex. And so if you've got if she's an ex and
you know what,
you've got no respect for her anymore.
That was perceptive. That was absolutely perceptive of you.
Well, the answer is if we thought now, or if there's no more respect there or anything, then I guess all bets are off. But if there's any sort of respect or any kind of friendship there, then obviously no.
What's that smell? Oh, I smell a whore.
What does that smell like, Easy? Obviously familiar with that. So I'm guessing you're saying what? The answer's no.
Oh, hell no. If, like you say, if it's done, it's done. And if there's no respect or whatever,
No. What's that?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Oh.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
All right, we're running short of time. So if you've got any special questions you want to ask?
While you're looking, can I just read out something from Kim Ling? He writes, to me, relationships shouldn't have any awkward questions. It's all about trusting that person and having an open communication. Money, lovers, thoughts, all should be open. If you're not happy, then it should be said then. That way everyone knows where they stand.
Yeah, I think even in good relationships, there can still be awkward questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a good relationship, you can still ask that question. You know, would you sleep with someone for £1 million? It's a question. They might say no, but.
Okay, so here's a question. Would you rather meet the love of your life, knowing that she'd die in a year,
oh, good God,
or would you rather never meet them?
Well, it depends what that means. The love of your life. Because my first answer would be no, never meet them. That pain for me for a year, that's too short a time, and lose them, and then have to go through that. I'm not that strong, if I'm being honest. You can't miss what you've never known.
We've never known.
Yeah,
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Roxanne?
You see, my first thought was no. I think the love of my life. I think I would like to meet them, even for that year. But then again, your answer.
But of course, if the question is, and it's that person for a year or nobody at all ever, then, as the saying goes, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved before.
At all. Anyway, so that's a two-part question. Okay, so next part is would you rather have sex with the light on or off?
Depends on how she looks, I guess.
Well, for me, you know, I got to see where I land when I jump off the wardrobe.
Oh dear.
Because it's going to be painful if you miss the target.
Free falling, man. No parachute.
Yeah, free fall. Yeah, that's probably how Silent Assassin burst the doll. Leaping off the wardrobe with her mouth open.
If your partner decided to go celibate for a year to find herself, would that be a deal breaker?
She can go and find herself somebody else. Let me tell you that right now.
Very good. That was my answer exactly.
A year, a year, celibate.
What about 6 months?
It better be celery, not about celibate.
What about 6 months?
No.
Yeah, I concur. Ain't happening.
She better be in prison.
Yeah. All right. This is from Shauna Hall Williams, the CEO. Sean.
Yeah. No, I'm not correcting you. I'm just saying.
The CEO of the No BS Duo show.
Yeah.
The question is, being at a gathering with all of the exes that your man is still cool with, and they are all hugging and cheek kissing, and they are all looking at you.
Oh, that's like an awkward moment.
Yeah.
I guess. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get that easy. So what they're saying? What's she saying?
What's she saying?
So I guess it's an awkward situation. Yeah, you're somewhere with your man, gathering or whatever, and for whatever reason, his exes are there, and they're all greeting him, kissing him on the cheek. But while they're doing that, they're looking in your direction, maybe even giving you that little smirk. As they hold on the extra couple of seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the kiss lingers.
Reliving this moment, aren't you?
Wow.
All right, we're running short of time. Oh God, it's 10:02. Would you sleep with a girl on the first date if given the opportunity?
Would I? Yeah.
It amazes me that sometimes you have to think about it. Would you respect a girl you slept with on the first date?
Yes.
See, with me, I'll sleep with them, but I don't know. A girl I slept with on the first date, bro, I would be asking all sorts of questions to myself. First date, we only just met. Sleep with it, yeah.
Yeah, but you still drop them other man's drawers to go and lay that one with her, didn't you?
Yeah.
In a word.
Yes. Would you be okay if your partner's best friend was the opposite sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said that. I think I would struggle with that.
Why?
Because normally best friends, that could mean so many things. Going out together, spending time together, just the two of them.
If he's more handsome than you.
No, that's not going to happen, is it? But nevertheless, just
excuse you.
But yeah, no, that old jealousy
Is the studio
thing.
down there big enough?
That old jealousy thing might kick in. Yeah, I don't know if I could. Oh yeah, unlike you, I know you don't do jealousy. I struggle with jealousy. Jealousy keeps trying to knock on my door.
Okay, just quickly.
Yeah.
Would you rather your partner be kinky or romantic in bed?
Can't she be both? I say both.
or asleep.
Yeah, romantically kinky is that works for me. Roxanne, have you got something you want to read out?
Yep.
Okay. By the way, we're speeding up. Good.
Okay, Silent Assassin says, who should pay on the first date?
She should. She was paying all them clowns from way back, wasn't she? So she don't mind spending that.
I think she Dutch.
Who should take out the bins?
Whoever's closest.
Yeah.
Should I tell him I don't want to meet his children? Ooh.
Should I tell him I don't want to meet his children?
Wow. That's a cold one, that.
Well, I guess if you don't want to, then I guess you should. Because what's the alternative? Well, you meet them and don't really want to and pretend that could be a long road of pretense. So yeah, I say tell him. No, of course that could be the end.
That's going to be the end of the relationship.
Well, if you can't bring yourself to
I've just got this sent to me. Listen to this one. Okay, actually, this is, I don't know why this didn't come to me. Anyway, would you tell your partner you'd been out on a stag do in a limo, or wait to get outed by a couple of dudes and then nearly face divorce? and that is from Brian.
Oh dear. All right, we've got 6 minutes, man.
You sound like a nuclear warning.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we better, unless you've got one more quick one. I've got a few, but nothing that.
I've got a quick one. I don't know how quick it's going to be.
Go on.
Paul asks, shall I tell my partner my fetish? We have been together 8 months and I feel bad that I have not been fully honest. Should I tell her that I want her to dominate me?
I don't think he needs to tell her. I think
exactly as he probably does anyway.
Just give her time, brother.
Yeah, it will happen.
You'll find out. Yeah,
naturally. Yeah, it'll come naturally.
Oh, please.
Don't tell her nothing. Just watch what happens.
All right. Let's quickly go to a commercial break. We've got 5 minutes.
They say the name is too long. No one would understand.
What then?
It's too hard to pronounce. Well, were they right? You decide. Join Andre and Easy on the Juxtaposition Debate Show. Because there are two sides to every story.
Roxanne, can we go to final thoughts?
Yes, you can.
Easy, any final thoughts?
I have none. Well, except for the fact that I really enjoyed that, and I think we should do something like that again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought, that was fun.
Again, it's always...
and no black balls got used.
Yeah. The idea was good, but we did need it. But my final thoughts are just written down, very short sentence. Relationships, a beautiful thing with the right person, a constant source of sadness and pain when with the wrong person.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
The next time you're asked, what's your favourite position? Tell them it's the juxtaposition. Because there are two sides to every story.
So, here we are again. Thank you all for listening to the Juxtaposition Debate Programme. Hopefully you'll join us again in 2 weeks' time. Don't forget, between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. here on LN Soul Radio, where Neo Soul, R&B and chat live. And don't forget, straight after us, stay tuned and get on the sofa with Esther Austin Global from 8 till 10. Easy? Gonna say goodbye?
Yep. Goodbye, everyone, and stay safe, and we will catch up with you again in 2 weeks.
For sure. Roxanne?
Good night, JXP family.
Yeah. My name's Andre, and you have been listening to the Juxtaposition Debate. Because there are two sides to every story. Stay blessed, everyone. It's been emotional.
Recording stopped.